case, so we have this question here that we have to prove by induction here. So basically there are just three steps, which is we need to show that the statement is true for n equals to 1, the inductive hypothesis, and also show that it's true for n equals to k plus 1 term. Alright, so the first step here, which is step number 1. So the first step here is that we need to show that the statement is true for n equals to 1 here. So mean that we get the expression on the left hand side that has just 1 in it, so we're going to 1 over 2 to the power 1 is equal to, or 2 to the power n first before you substitute, equal to 1 minus 1 over 2 the power n like this here. So now, where there's n here, we substitute with a 1. We're going to have 1 over 2 to the power 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 over 2 to the power 1 like this here. So 2 to the power 1 is just 2 here, so we're going to 1 over 2 is equal to 1 minus 1 over 2 here. We know that 1 minus half we just half here, so we're just going to have 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 2 here. So therefore, this is true for n equal to 1 there. Alright, so if this is true for n equal to 1, we need to show that it's also true for n equals to k and also n equals to k plus 1 there. So we go to step number 2, which is the inductive hypothesis. Right, so step number 2, which is the inductive hypothesis here. So under the inductive hypothesis, we just make an assumption where we just assume that whatever we have here, the statement that we have is true for n equals to k. So meaning that there, where there's n, we substitute the k. So we're going to have half plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 8 plus 1 over 2 to the power k is equal to 1 minus 1 over 2 to the power k like this. So this is the only thing that we get to do under the inductive hypothesis there. So then we go to step number 3. So step number 3, we show that it's also true for n equals to k plus 1 here. Meaning that if we add a new term to the already existing terms here, this expression should maintain being true there. So mean that here we have 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 8 plus, we add the k term here, which is 1 over 2 the power k, plus now the k plus 1 term, which is 1 over 2, where there's k we put k, where there's n we put k plus 1, equal to 1 minus 1 over 2 to the power k plus 1 like this here. Alright, now if you look at these terms that we have here, from the first term up to the k term, they give us the left hand side of the inductive hypothesis here. Meaning that whether these terms here, we can just substitute the right hand side of the inductive hypothesis and then we simplify the expressions that we have there. So here we're saying we're going to have 1 minus 1 over 2 the power k plus we have 1 over 2 the power k plus 1 equal to 1 minus 1 over 2 the power k plus 1 like this here. Okay, so then here we need to make this a single fraction there. So let's try and make this a single fraction on the two sides that we have here. So here we're making this a single fraction here. So now this 2 to the power k plus 1 here just gives us so I'll just write it somewhere here. So this 2 to the power k plus 1 there So 2 to the power k plus 1 is the same as 2 multiplied by 2 to the power k here, meaning that our common denominator here is simply just going to be 2 here like this and 2 to the power k like this here, because all these denominators that we have on the left hand side can go into what we have here. We equate it to what we have this side. Even this side, we make this a single fraction. We're simply just going to have so 2 to the power k plus 1. Then this is the same as over 1. 1 into this, we just get that times this 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 1 like this here. Okay, so now this side here, this is the same as 1 over 1. So 1 into 2 to the power 2 multiplied by 2 to the power k, we just get 2 here, 2 to the power k. 2 to the power k into this, we remain the 2 here, so 2 by 1, we get negative 2, plus this into this 1 by 1, we just get 1 there. Alright, so now 2 has a power 1, and this 2 has a power k here. So if the bases are the same, we just add the powers like we did this side here. So I mean that that's going to give us 2 to the power k plus 1. Then negative 2 plus 1, we get negative 1 here, divided by, if we check what we have here, this is a power 1. So I mean that 2 to the power 1 multiplied by 2 to the power k, we're just going to get 2 to the power k plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2 to the power k plus 1 like this. So there we have it. The left hand side is equal to the right hand side. If this is the case here, then therefore this is true for n equals to k plus 1. If this is true for n equals to k plus 1, then the statement that we have holds under mathematical induction. Like this here. Alright, thank you.